Hey friends, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to week 5 of the Cool Down Catch-Up, a weekly catch-up on what went down last week in my training. As we all know, life can get in the way of our hobbies, and training is no exception. I thought I would take this intro to give a brief explanation on how I schedule and then rearrange my schedule as things pop up inevitably. Personally, I use Google Calendar to organize both my training and keep my work schedule in line. When I built this block, I entered all of my runs into each week to best fit my work schedule and other planned activities. But nothing is set in stone. I give myself a little leeway to move around days when things come up. With my new schedule of working 12-hour shifts, I found it's really hard to fit in anything else after that shift. So I'm trying to keep my work days run free. And if I do need to run on a work day, I keep that mileage or time a little bit shorter. What's great about Google Calendars is I already have all of my runs for the week entered in. And then all I need to do is click and drag to move it onto the day that fits best when the schedule changes. For example, this past week, I had Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday scheduled as run days, with my work days falling on Wednesday and Thursday. I had a pond hockey tournament pop up that I played in, as well as did some video work for a client. So with a quick rearranging of days, I moved one of my runs to Thursday evening and swapped a couple other days over the weekend, where I knew I could fit in runs before and after my obligations. This has been a great method for me, as my work schedule is not a normal Monday through Friday 9-to-5 job. So it gives me the ability to alter these days easily and give me a visual representation of what my week is going to look like. For any of you that are following a run program, how do you organize your training? Let me know in the comments below. Anyways, let's get 2 minutes on the clock, and the cool down catch-up starts right now. Monday I had scheduled 7. I was in the mood for some uphill miles, so I opted for a nearby dirt road that runs about 3 miles up and averages about a 10% grade. It's perfect for a nice continuous uphill running slog. The day didn't call for hills, but I'm a sucker for them.
Okay, so out here on Tuesday, calls for 6 miles of speed work. So we're gonna do a warm up and then 8 by 2 minutes on, 1 minute recovery, and then cool down to finish up the 6 miles.
Wednesday was a rest day. Thursday I had 7 miles scheduled, so I opted for a headlamp run from my house to Cabin Creek Brewery in Georgetown. The snow coming down under headlamp made it feel like I was about to make the jump to light speed. Friday I had initially planned for my timed long run, 1 hour and 20 minutes, but I wasn't able to fit it in between my tattoo schedule and the pond hockey tournament I was playing in later that evening. Saturday was a rest day that I spent filming and playing pond hockey.
All right, out here Sunday, long run day. I decided to go up Virginia Canyon Road, which just basically climbs like 2,000 feet up one way, and then I'll run back down. Kind of feeling crummy from the weekend, just been really busy. Had a few too many beers last night. Running all the way from down there. Such a stellar route. I've never ran it, but I biked it. But it's perfect. It's like 5% grade the whole way, so it's runnable. You just kind of grind the whole time. I think I'm definitely gonna add this to my long runs here in the winter. And it's cool. You run past all this old mining ruins, some of the mine wash, old mining building.
I'm really stoked I forced myself to get out the door and run when I wasn't wanting to. It's all contributions to the bank. I wrapped up with 16.2 miles and 2,290 feet of gain on this run. And that was my week. I did end up having to skip 1 run, but I still ended up with just over 37 miles, 4,669 feet of gain, and 5 hours and 40 minutes of running. I didn't get any cross training in this week, so the elevation stayed about the same, but I am looking to get out on the skis and get some uphill in the next day or 2. Also, I forgot to mention in last week's video that when we were back in Arizona for the Black Canyon 100K, I did quite a bit of filming, so keep an eye out for a video that kind of showcases the pacing and the crewing of the Black Canyon 100K. If you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate all of the feedback and the support. Thank you so much, everyone. And as always, remember, adventure awaits.